I'm Anna Boss and welcome to my video. And if you're new to this channel, so am I. So bear with me because this is going to be interesting for all of us. So today I decided to do my makeup with everyone because why not? And something that's always bothered me about societies is why are dark circles such a bad thing? Like, we all know that nobody gets sleep. That's not a secret, especially now in the way that the world is. That's just kind of natural. So let's get going on. So I'm not going to cover my dark circles today because I want them to start being normalized. Because this needs to start being less of a problem and more of a like, we're real people and this is life. So screw it. But I am going to do the boldest, most interesting eyeshadow that I've probably ever done. Because I just woke up and kind of felt like it. You ever have that moment where you wake up and kind of feel like it? Yes, that is where we are at today. So I'm just gonna, I don't actually buy primer because I just don't. That's just not my thing. But so gotta cover up my acne. This is what stress does to me. I don't get very much acne, but when I do, it's like these little Rudolph acne pen pals because they stick with you. They're like the friends nobody wanted. I mean, you never wanted them, and yet here they are to torment you for your entire life because that's just what we got here. Let's see. That is not the color I'm looking for today. I am going to think what I want to do. So I got this Morphe palette. I just did. This is how I feel. And all of the beautiful colors, and it has like a thing that goes over it and tells you what each one is. So I guess I'm gonna go in with Shy, I guess. So let's just find my brush to make it look like I am a doll of porcelain because I kind of am. I'm really pale. I kind of look better in this lighting than I normally do, but trust me, I am a pale person, and it's my life. Here we go. That's the brush I was looking for. My parents bought me a brush set a long time ago. It just is angle fluff. I don't even know where they got it, but I personally think that makeup is one of those things where you can use whatever you want. Like everybody of the makeup influencers are like, use this palette and use this one. And I'm just kind of like, well, why? Okay, sorry, I do have this expensive thing, but if you just have a random cobalt color, do it. Because that's what I did for years until I got this thing. So I'm going to use an Alice Through the Looking Glass Metamorphosis. Because I'm going to be a whole new brand new girl today. And it's just going to be me. Color payoff isn't as much as I would like, but it's also not terrible. I'm probably gonna actually be super bold today and probably have it near my eyebrows because I'm probably just gonna do the whole waterline and then kill everybody wing because I just this is my look today. This is how I feel. So if you want to know anything about me, which it's a channel, so that's kind of the thing, you get to learn about random people's lives, and if you like them, you subscribe because they're entertaining. It just looks like we got two stepsisters who don't like each other. That's what it looked like. I feel like I'm gonna go with like a really metallic teal if I even have that. Ironically, I don't have a metallic teal, but I can always put some highlighter on top of the teal. Does that make sense? You know, not everything always goes according to plan, and that's life. It's just life. So, something doesn't look to your preference, that's good, because the world is unique and we need different people. Because if we're all the same, it'd be a science fiction movie. It'd be a science fiction movie, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it would be... Ooh. I'm gonna put this mirror in the back. Oh, I lied. I do have a metallic kind of a teal. Kind of a teal. I'm just gonna put... It's actually... I just know this is a Vice palette by Urban Decay, and I'm gonna use Arctic. I don't know if it feels super Arctic-y. I don't see it. But that is what they are claiming with the name of the color. Arctic. Oh, that just, Beautiful stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna use Beat Down to kind of bring this together in the way that I wanted. Kind of wanted it to look like I had one of those, like, I don't know, triangle eyeshadow things that kind of, like, goes past your nose into, like, okay, well, it's kind of looking how I'm wanting it. But it is election day today. Everybody has an opinion on what, and I just frankly just don't want the world to be screwed up anymore, so. But that is too much to hope for, because, people, as you know, people are crazy, and we're in the middle of a pandemic. There was actually a pandemic in 1918. If that's relevant information to your daily lives. I don't know if that improves anything for you. I'm gonna go and use Harlot. That it's a color, guys. Harlot. I'm bad at this. Let's see. All of the tea information of life is just invading you guys with everything that I feel. See, the world can be better, but people want change to a certain degree, and that is how we get to where we are today. See, if people want change, change can happen, but if people don't want change, you get this weird midpoint where people are kind of like, I'm using Lucid by the Anastasia, I think it was the Prism, the festival palette, but that is where we're at. And I'm gonna use Throne as well to kind of accentuate this weird alien, almost dystopian look I've got going on. I was actually, ironically, when I was working at Speedway, I was actually going to read this dystopian book called Station 11 before the pandemic occurred, like sometime in March when it was just kind of setting in, just kind of setting in, and everything was starting to go to crap. You know what I mean? Everything was just starting to, but wasn't quite there yet. Here we go. I'm kind of going with the Hunger Games look now that I see it, you know, like the Capitol people. I look like one of those people. I don't even know how we got to this, but this is... Anyway, well, I was actually looking at that. I wasn't gonna go for a bold look today, but, okay, that's a lie. I said I was gonna immediately start out with, like, a kind of, like, well, this color. Put on my shirt, and, I guess I should put foundation on the rest of my face, but what I was saying was, ironically, I was gonna read a, it's a post-pandemic book, and it was, like, about, like, these musicians, and I love to sing, so that is kind of what happened, and I started, like, I think I maybe got done a chapter when I was working drive-thru at McDonald's, because that was the time I worked two jobs. I don't know how or why we got into the, oh yeah, I was saving, because I'm married now, but, I wasn't. we're actually, I don't even think we're married for a month yet. My husband's working, doing whatever he wants to do. Actually, that's not incorrect. Incorrect. He is an engineer, and he's doing work because he's a TA. So that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. That is what my individual is doing with his life right now. Ever have that moment where you're trying to find just one thing and you can't quite find it? That is me right now. I'm just trying to find my foundation. I'm having little to no success with finding my foundation. Is this my actual? I think this is my color. I use the NYX Total Control in Porcelain because I don't think that was the one that was full. I like keep things. So like you can use these droppers and you can fill it with other foundation colors that match. I have to mix and match because I have such pale skin. So everything always either has an orange cast, which makes me look absolutely horrendous, like an Oompa Loompa, and it's very atrocious, and nobody would like that in their lives. Pretty sure. I don't know if you like that look, go for it. I mean, I look kind of I think we're gonna take that off. There we go. That actually looks really good. I don't know how people do it. I like it. It's nice. Probably showing up this side a bit more. I think that's my next thing. In the meantime, I'm just trying to find my foundation. See, when I got married, like all my stuff was brought here because I used to live in Michigan, and I don't live in Michigan anymore. I live in like Indiana, and everything's been reorganized in a good way. Sometimes some things are like in a really good place, and I know where everything is, and then other things, I have no idea where the heck anything is supposed to be. I should probably move myself. Trying to stay in the camera, but also I need to grab that went so well. I'm so proud of myself, guys. Kind of a dumpster fire, but you know, so is this state of the world right now. If we're completely honest with ourselves, if we want to be honest, sometimes honesty hurts, and it's almost more comfortable to be oblivious to the state of everything rather than know and then just kind of just frightened by how bad things are getting. I believe we have hope because I'm a Christian, but that's just me. That's a just me thing. People are going to believe what they want, and you do you. I found the full one. Semi-full, I guess. I'm in between optimism and pessimism. I'm kind of the pessimistic optimist, where I'm like, you know, things are pretty bad. Not gonna lie. But I also have such low expectations that when things go better, I'm like so pleasantly pleased. It makes me like astonishingly happy. It's like I have such low expectations for humanity in the world that when they like exceed my expectations, which is pretty much daily because I don't really, I mean, like I have hope in people's potential. But let's be honest, not a lot of people actually tap into their potential. Most people just live in a kind of stagnant phase where they don't really access who they are or what they want to be, and they just kind of live in this stage where they're not quite sure what they want for themselves or for their life. They're just kind of... Oh, I'm using an Eevee blender. This is my favorite makeup tool. It's like really good at putting the foundation in, and then I kind of blend it with a brush. Just kind of make sure it's all kind of even after I put it on. But it's good for applying, but then you like blend other times. And sometimes I just use the blender itself to blend. So what I do, like I said, I mix. So I have the Contour Cream Kit by the Anastasia in Fair, I think. Yeah. And then I put it, and then I like, I mix. Crud. And to get like that perfect pale Persian shade, because I am so white. It's I once had it where I think I got a sunburn from being on a road trip, being like in one part of the sun for too long. I think that was like a real thing that happened to me. It was like a real life moment. Yeah, I try not to get in the sun because my grandfather died of skin cancer, so I mean, like, if you're pale and you know that it might be coming for you, why do that? So I'm just kind of like an eternally... See, I'm kind of like a hermit right now, because like I'm in a new place, in a new state. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life. Cause I mean, I just got married and like I like make meals and stuff, you know, like the woman stuff. And like another thing. So I have just now understood a lot of the reason why sometimes Housewives seems like... Where goes my hair clip? Let's just put that bad boy back on there. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So, I don't know how, but I think some of it's smudged off when I'm putting on my foundation. I think that's why people put on foundation first. And usually I do. I was like really feeling the foundation. I was like really wanting to like be the baddest woman today. Cause I mean, like, sometimes you just need a little uplift, you know, in your day. And if it's makeup, great. If it's not, also great. Because I mean, like I've been saying for the majority of the video, if we're all the same, it's gonna be pretty messed up. That is the case. So here's one of my little blender brushes. It's just It Cosmetics. I usually buy things or get them from friends. So if something's like you have no idea where I got it, most likely I got it from my mom or a friend, or like bought it online, because I had an online addiction, and for the first time in life, like, I'm not addicted to buying a whole bunch of crap. I mean, I kind of like window shop, and I am planning to do my own business too, like salt earrings and other cool crap. But yeah, people just get too obsessed with other people's expectations that they don't even know how to be themselves anymore. They just so desperately want everyone else's like opinion on things that they don't even know how to think for themselves. Which, honest to goodness, is super sad. Like, super sad. Because I mean, at that point, like, what you doing, girl? What you doing? I think I'm gonna have this thing where I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna kind of accentuate my dark circles, because I'm feeling that look. I'm not about to hide them no more. I'm just gonna embrace them and put some gold there. Just some kind of like euphoria weirdness. Not weirdness, because that show's pretty interesting. But, I mean, I haven't actually watched the show, but we are waiting to see, we're waiting to see who wins the election in America. Who reigns supreme? I have my own opinions of who I want, but that is a me thing, and I'm not about to create more hate in the world, because there's too much. There is just too dang much, guys. Too much. People just get too obsessed with politics, and I mean, like, it is so important to vote, and it is very important to let people know what you think, because, but I also think that there's an important line of, I'm also using the NYX Fluff and Film Brunette. I'm actually medium golden blonde. That's a thing. But I've had people telling me my whole life that I'm a dirty blonde. I don't personally think so. I just think that I'm a medium golden blonde. Yeah, that is oh dear. Yeah, maybe that is what I want. But all honest to goodness, where did that go? Hold on. Yep, fucking fell. Is this what I was thinking? Nope. I really like this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Micro Crayon because it's really helpful for getting those tiny details to give yourself that brow that you really have always wanted to look cool, and give you the kind of, I don't know, insta-baddie brow is the right term. I think it is. I think so. I mean, like, let's see. I'm gonna put on this highlighter. It's the Pro Shimmer highlighter stick by Model's Own, I guess. I'm just gonna put it right there. Can't really see. I swear that thing is just on its own mind and whatever. But I'm also planning to contour. I know this is already really long, but I have seen longer videos myself. I am planning to actually go for a navy lipstick today. This is from the Nico Panda collection from, like, I don't even know when. I got it online. Kind of a goth person, or at least I like the style. I think it's pretty rad. I know no one says rad anymore, but we should because I like it. We should do it, guys. Join me. Kind of feeling Yennefer-y. I guess, you know, in The Witcher. Oh dear. Well, this is life. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I know I had a highlighter brush. It's probably actually over here. 90% sure that it's somehow got over here. Oh right, I was gonna contour now, wasn't I? This is just all out of order. I never usually do it like this. Of course, I'm not usually talking to somebody else either. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I'm just using a brush. Once again got online somewhere, some person. I don't remember. I think I got it in like a pack or something. I personally think it's really cool. I'm gonna blend it. enough people take. See, there's like this medium of like we should take some things seriously and other things we take way too seriously. In my personal opinion. And I just believe not bad. Kind of a moon-kissed look today. But I guess we'll see. What happens with the election and everything else. I was contouring, wasn't I? I totally was. I don't even know if I have a powder that's my skin tone over here. I think this whole time I was actually probably going to highlight, and I don't remember if I did the second part of it or not. Magnificent. Magnificent. I'm gonna use this giant fluffy brush. It's pink. It doesn't have a brand name. I can't tell you. Because I don't really know. Crud. I guess this palette shattered. I was using the Alchemist palette, and I guess it just up and tried to crap out on me. You can actually fix it with alcohol and like a knife. The alcohol makes it so that, well, you crush it up, and then you put the alcohol on it, and it helps it so that, I guess I'm just glittering today. The alcohol makes it like a liquid form again, and then the knife makes it so you can like flatten it and like fix it and everything. But I finished my makeup, so that's mascara. Still a huge lash, and I don't remember the last time I tried to curl my lashes. Pain in death. Oh yeah. I gotta wiggle. I used to do eyeliner, but I'm not about that life anymore. I might come back to it. I can never seem to do this and talk. Or I can, but it's not well. Maybe I lied. I'm not completely failing. I don't think I've done makeup since I got married, and we've almost been married a month. My husband is a very eccentric man, and I'm an eccentric woman. So it works out. Met online, fun fact. Bumble, actually. There we go, guys. That'll be the end.